Alrighty, so a bit of smashing out some dyno bolts and some holes there. This is the BBH18BL,
Sure.
18 volt obviously, and the BL for brushless.
Correct.
So this is AEG's 26mm rotary hammer.
Fusion rotary hammer.
Fusion, yep.
Which means it's their premium line. It's the best of the best. It's got all the best features, electronics, all that sort of stuff. We don't really know exactly what it means.
No, it's basically they've given it a massive shot of steroids.
Yep.
And then they'll stick the Fusion badge on it. We've had a few Fusion tools, and they're definitely a step above, aren't they?
And they're costed above too. They're
It's
costed
true.
as like, you know, the premium drills from the premium brands.
Yep.
That's where your Fusion's sitting.
Correct.
And so far they've lived up to that kind of price point and category for us. This unit hits really hard and is very compact.
Yeah, absolutely. 4800 BPM.
Sure.
Which is fantastic for the small stuff, actually. Everyone thinks about the BPM for big ones. Yes, it's good. But also the small stuff with 1400 RPM, 10mm dyno bolts, punching them out all day.
2.5 joules.
Yep.
So this is great. It's in that range where it's going to be beautiful for, you know, 8 through 16mm.
Yeah.
That sort of range.
Yep.
Start going above 20, which this can do, and we did 22 and 28mm holes.
May have snuck a 28mm in. A 28mm that was 300.
But that's not what it's made for. It's made for that sort of 8 to 16, I'd say, range.
Yep.
Where it's just going to destroy concrete, you know, just eat it for fun.
Yeah. 100%. Really like the Rafter hook on it. For me, sort of tells me you're a little bit serious. You know, expected it to be used all day, every day.
Yep.
3 mode, so drill, hammer drill, and then chisel only.
Sure.
A little bit remiss of me, I didn't do any chisel. Sure. But as you were saying, a small compact unit is really not made for chiseling. It's going to get you out of trouble.
Just little stuff.
Yeah, little bits and pieces, but you can certainly back it in for those, like you were saying, the 12mm, that sort of thing all day. I ran it mostly on the 5Ah Pro Lithium.
Okay.
We did use it also on their 3Ah HD, which has got, I think, 21700 cells.
Force HD, yep.
Force HD. And then the 9Ah, I ran it a couple of times on that. That's just going to have a massive fuel tank on it, so probably makes it feel a little bit heavy. But in general, it's a nice compact unit that, for me, with my little arms, I'm perfect holding it up here, working at height.
My main SDS that I carry with me is a very similar size and shape.
Yep.
Mine happens to be yellow and black, but it is very similar, and I love this style.
Yeah.
This is perfect for my needs as well.
Yep.
It hits harder than that for sure, than my other model.
Okay.
We tested it against a dark blue German model.
We did.
Against their premium one.
And this is...
It kept up.
Yep, absolutely. The only thing that you were saying is that you felt a considerable more vibration.
Yes, it didn't have
and
a vibration.
And the pitch of the noise was different. So
it was.
You put a couple of holes in.
It didn't leave me thinking German.
Yep.
But its performance, its speed was excellent.
Sure.
And it didn't bother me. The vibration wasn't awful. I did after I was doing a few 22mm holes, my hands were getting a bit tingly.
Yep.
But
we're also punching through decent,
stupid size holes for this sort of tool. Is not what it's made for.
Yep.
The grip is quite different, and AEG has a few tools like this, or maybe all their tools. I'm looking around the shed. Their grip is knurled.
Yes. Yep.
And
it's got stippled all over it,
and it's got like divots.
Yeah, it's almost got deep grooves cut into it.
I feel like it's a better grip if you're wearing gloves.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like it gives you more to grab onto if you're wearing gloves.
Maybe, but I didn't notice it. So when I didn't notice it. You noticed it and went, it's a bit uncomfortable on the bare hand. Whereas I used it, and I've used this mainly for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice it, so I'm going to say that I enjoyed the grip. I have no issue with it.
I wouldn't say uncomfortable, but I found it less pleasant than a more simple rubber overmolding.
Okay.
But I do think this would be better with gloves. You have a better grip on it and slip around less.
Yeah, right.
In your hands.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got the side handle there with the depth control. That works fine and simple.
Fancy, yeah.
Yeah, the chuck, which is very important, hasn't had a problem, I'm assuming?
No, nothing. Hasn't leaked, hasn't played up. The rubber boot's perfect on it. Yep. The only thing that we could probably say is that when you don't have your handle down like I had for that purpose, it doesn't actually stand up, which...
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying.
I don't 100% care. It's a little bit annoying. Certainly annoying when you try to stand it up to film. I'll give you that tip.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, the last thing we encourage anybody to do is get your tool and just drop it on the ground, do your job and pick it back up. You're just going to constantly throw garbage and mud and rocks and stuff inside it, which you really don't want. Companies do everything they can to stop crap getting inside their tools.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but I do prefer to stand my tools up as much as I can just so they get dirty less.
Yep, and like you were saying, a couple of little changes at the front here would actually have it sit a little better.
It would have been really easy to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, apart from that and the fact that, you know, it's a little bit higher pitched and sort of vibrating a bit more than I'm possibly used to.
Yep.
The performance is stellar, the size is fantastic, and the weight.
Yep.
It's a good tool.
It is a good tool. Now, we haven't spoken about price because we haven't checked the price. So you're going to whack it up around about here.
Sure.
Now, you were also saying, while he whacked the price up about there, you're also saying that this would actually come well into a smaller class of our impact driver comparison from a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's right. And that was impact driver. You mean rotary hammer drill?
Rotary hammer
comparison from a year and a half ago.
Yes.
That was the biggest and best of all the units. So
Yep.
SDS Maxes, 36 volt, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
This tool here has the same specs as a couple of the lower performing units in that comparison, and I think it would have actually been okay in that comparison, even though it would have been dwarfed in size.
Yep.
It hits above its weight for its size.
Yeah, which is interesting. So, if possible, he's going to put it here while you're putting the price here.
Sure, I'll give it a crack.
Let's see how we go. So, I'm really impressed. That's staying on my wall. You're not stealing this one because he stole the last one.
We shall see.
He's bigger than me. So 6-year warranty on this. AEG's certainly backing themselves up, and honestly, there's enough trade days out there. Get out and check out some of the Fusion gear.
Yep.
I honestly don't think you can be disappointed unless you're already dead set against the AEG brand, to be honest.
And this 3 amp hour Force HD is a thing of beauty. I really like this battery.
It is a very tidy little battery, so that's also staying with that.
Okay.
So,
thanks for watching, everybody. Please like the video, share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button up here, and hit us up on Facebook and Instagram as well.
always there for a chat.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.